hopefuls! Yes, this is the story time of the time my friend requested a teacher on Facebook. He actually accepted it too. Well, I mean, I'm gonna get into that later, but it wasn't like, I wasn't intentionally trying to find my science teacher on Facebook. It was a complete accident, complete accident. I'm not sure how we didn't get into trouble at the time. Given I was a minor, he accepted friend requests off a minor. Accidentally friend requested teacher on Facebook. Storytime! Make sure to follow me on everywhere else. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I don't have Snapchat. And 2 other channels on here. More Miss Carlie and Carlie's contacts, so just follow me on all the platforms. I don't have a P.O. box, but I have an Amazon wish list. Actually, I'm gonna say I don't have a Cash App or Ko-Fi or whatever, but I have Phone, which is kind of what I treat as a Cash App. One of those things for privacy reasons. Let's get on with the story time. In high school, I was in high school from 2015 to 2019, and at that time, I'm not sure if this was true. Like, my school did this, or like other schools. I mean, this was before like TikTok became like what it is today. It was still in those early days. Snapchat was still new. Facebook Live I lived on Facebook Live back in the day. Like, I literally lived on Facebook Live. Like, I was on live streams all the time, and at the time, I was a minor. Facebook was just like people you know in real life. It was just like people from school who watched these live streams. I lived there at the time. And I'm not sure this is true for like all schools, or if they do it, that's how they still do it, because obviously times were different back then. I was in high school like 10 years ago. I started high school. Well, over 10 years ago now. I'm 25 now, so. But a lot of the clubs and, like a lot of clubs, student run organizations at the school would use Facebook to like communicate. Like, there'll be groups for like Environmental Science Club or Glee Club or the school play, or I don't even know. There were a few that I was on at the time. Plus, each class had their own Facebook group to like communicate and like say announcements that were run by the students. I mean, I actually got kicked out of mine. And I think they had like class of 2019, 2017, 20, whatever year, future plans where if you'd post where you would be going after you graduated from the school. Also, it was the only high school in my area, the district, so everyone kind of knew everyone in a way. You sort of like the people you knew list had like mainly people from the school, because it's like you kind of all know of everyone in that area. Even for you, was probably like students I never met in that time. So I was like, this is probably how this all started. Okay, I was probably like trying to find people from my school on the people you know list, and I just saw this name, and I just thought, oh, this is probably someone from my English class or like math class or whatever. This is probably a classmate from school. I just sent the friend request out. A second thought, I probably didn't even look at the profile or anything. Like, it's probably, I think at the time it was probably him with a basketball or something. Like, I just assumed this was a student, because basketball is really popular in my city with like the kids and stuff. So I just thought, oh, this is probably a student. Didn't look at the profile. Nothing. I mean, if I did, probably just said like the name of the school, and I just thought, okay, a student. They probably go to the school. And then turns out after some time of, having this person as a friend on Facebook, turn the plot twist, kinda. This was not a student. This was definitely not a student. Like, I was seeing photos of him playing basketball at my old elementary school. And then mentions of being a teacher was like, how is this? How did I accidentally friend request a teacher and he accepted the friend request? Like, I'm not sure how we didn't get into trouble at the time. I mean, no lines were crossed, no boundaries were crossed. Like, he didn't, like, abuse his power, thankfully. Like, I know he wouldn't do anything to, like, harm a kid, but, like, how did we not get into trouble back then? How did we not get into trouble? Like, I'm, like, we were respectful. We were as friendly as it could be between a kid and an adult, especially me being a student in the same district at the time. Like, we were like, how did we not get in trouble? Like, kids, please don't go on Facebook, go on social media. Do not try to friend request your teacher. Do not try to follow your teacher on social media. Most likely they're going to block you. And if you really want to do that, you have to wait till they're 18 and graduate from the school. Like, do not just go look up your science teacher online. That is an invasion of their privacy. I did this by accident, but do not do this on purpose. Please don't. Like, that is they could get into trouble for it. And I'm not sure how we didn't at the time, but if any adult, like, abuses their power or does something uncomfortable, please go tell a trusted adult right away. Tell your mom, dad, teacher, aunt, uncle, older siblings. Tell an adult. Do not stay silent about it. Once I found out this student from my school was not actually a student from my school, I also found out during that process, I was like, oh, I accidentally friend requested a teacher, that he was also an artist. I'm going to talk more about that later because he's one of the friends that I feel comfortable talking about on social media. As you know, I don't post like friends' names or faces or whatever online for like privacy reasons, especially of how people can like make any video they want using their photo, and I just want to like prevent that if I can. I like only post if I need to post them for like promotional reasons or like a mutual aid post or whatever. Like outside of that, I'm not posting my friend. I am not like, this is one of the only friends you're gonna know of who's like their name and their face, if you know what I mean. And during my high school years, the rest of my high school years, I was growing the music all over school, and I'm sure if COVID had never happened and I had a typical college experience, it would I've definitely carried on. Like I would have been like, this is my friend from home, listen, check this out. Like I would be bumping the music like I did in high school. Like this is why I wish COVID never happened, because it's like I would have done so well. I mean, I know I can go back in age time, but it's just not the same when you're young. Like I had the typical experience, if you know what I mean. My senior year, my math teacher went to have a baby, like the middle of the middle of the semester. It was around midterms that she had her baby, and I had a few substitute teachers at that time. I'm not sure why there was multiple, but the last one I had was actually one of his friends, and I was like, hey, listen to your friend's music. And yeah, I was promoting stuff all over school, and it was kind of memorable to tell you, like, oh yeah, I do. It's kind of cool to have like little connection. I mean, of course, I didn't tell about the accidental friend request I sent to him, but like it was like, yeah, I know him. He's a teacher from my elementary school, and I listen to his music all the time. Then, just before COVID, we actually became work colleagues because I worked at the same elementary school as he did. I said earlier, he was a teacher at my elementary school. And sadly, we only got a month of doing that, but because of COVID. But I still think about all those kids. And then right when I turned 25, I was ready for like a more adult, proper friendship, because like I wasn't a child, I wasn't a young adult, I was, fully blown adulthood, 25 years old. He had to move out of state, which is rude. I mean, I know he had to do it, but like, it's like, rude, why'd you have to leave? And I was ready to have like a proper friendship. Still a little, pissed off a little. Like, I hate to admit it on camera. But at the same time, I'm really proud of him for following his dreams as a music artist. That is some true, dedication over here, especially with the circumstances of how everything ended at his job. He got laid off from his job, and after 10 years of dedicating his life to the families and students of my elementary school, and just, they were like, I don't think it's because he accidentally accepted friend request from a minor. I hope not. I don't think so. They would have done something by now if it was. Still sad he had to, he basically moved away so he wouldn't get into trouble to Florida, which is, as much as I'm sad that he left, like, I'm really proud of him. Like, I'm just really proud of him. So, yeah, it is unfortunate. He's not around anymore. I mean, I know he loved his job as an educator, as a teacher to these students, and I know he still thinks with them, but he is going to be taking his music career full time. That's why he's one of the only friends I'm going to be okay with posting about on social media. It's like, if I change his name, it's going to get confusing to like promote his music. It's like, yeah. So this is going to be, you're going to know his real name. You are going to know his real name. What you just heard is the song Dangerous by Lizzo 4! It's one of my favorite songs from his new album, The Graduate. The ball wasn't leaving and dropped at midnight because he dropped the album at midnight too. And he really deserves all the streams he can get. Like, he had to move miles away from his friends and family. Him and his fiance. They just proposed, spent their first Christmas alone without their families, and it was just them and their dog, which I do know the feeling because I don't have any other family in the US besides my parents. What I really need you to do after this video ends, after you're done watching this video, is to go on your regular music streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, whatever you use for streaming music, and give Liz LaFleur all the streams you can get, because he really needs them right now, especially with how 2025 went for him and his fiance. Like, he really needs these streams. Like, he really needs, like, some love. So show him some love on the streaming services. And yeah, he also has a merch line called Black Matters, which you can shop for. I don't know if it ships worldwide, but they do ship nationwide as far as I know. So please give him some support. Give some smaller artists some support. Like, I know they don't have the resources like Melanie and Taylor Swift. Best thing you can do for a smaller artist is like post about their music, share with your friends and family. Or really doing this on their own without the backing of big record labels. So yeah. Work smarter, not harder. Stream Liz LaFleur's music. Deuces.
Why you so serious? Why so mysterious? Why so delirious? Why you so? Why you so? Yeah, said that it's time that we level up. They know it's the fact that I get to these raps that it's Lizzle, I'm back and I'm better, bruh. I come with the beat switch, I come with the heat switch, and leaders, they know that we going up. I jump on the beat and I'm bringing the heat with the heat in Miami, we blowing up. Got laid off the job, it was hitting me hard until God said it's time, now we going up. I put in the work, I was last, now I'm first, said it's Liz to the 4, now we run it up. I go to LA and I hit Venice Beach, shooting threes, lifting weights, hitting muscle ups. I rap and I sing and I got us some bling, got a ring by the daughter, or son it up. Got a ring by the daughter, or son it up. I rap and I sing and I just hold on. Yeah. I'm sure you will love. Oh, when you want me on. Let you take the front seat, I'll be right by you. Yeah. I swear it's all you. I need you, baby. I want you badly.